Hey guys, so last time we learned how to do um, discount or tax calculation based on a discount amount and discount percentage. Either use them individually or in a combination like this. Now, what we're going to learn is how to find out both of these in from a single column. So right now you have this in different columns, but how do you do the same thing in a single column, right? So it's very simple. See, like we learned last time, I told you this was the key to understanding what the percentage is. Percentages basically are um, decimals, right? So if I change, so right now we are taking 10% of 450, but what is the 10%? If I just multiply by 1, it says it's actually 0.1. Okay, this 10% is actually 0.1 undercover. Now, if I change this from 10% to let's say 90%, you'll see what this is. It's actually 0.9. If I make this 100%, it's actually 1, which means it will basically multiply 450 by 1 and it'll get 450, right? If I make this 110, what do you think the decimal value will be? It will be 1.1, right? And that this actually increases the the price from the original amount. If I go back to 10%, just go to 10%, and this is 0.1. So now the logic is if there's a discount, it won't obviously go above 100%, right? You can't have that big a discount or a tax unless it was the British Raj where there was, I think, 120% tax. Lagan. Um, and yeah, if that's the case, then I think you should not be calculating discount percentage. Blah. Okay, so the simple logic is this will always be below 1, right? Okay, so what to do if we want all of this in a single column? It's either discount percent or amount. So if I put 100 here, it should understand that this is a discount amount and do that calculation, right? If I say this is 10%, it should do 10% of 450, not 100, right? How do you make this happen automatically based on this? So there's a simple logic to it. I'll use if function, right? And I'll say, okay, if this guy is less than 1, okay, then you do the percentage calculation like we learned earlier. You can check out the previous video if you want to know how this works. I'll just simply do the invoice amount minus uh, the whatever the percentage is. So I'll pick the percentage from here because now I want to look at this column to check if there are any percentages. So I'll just say uh, this multiplied by the invoice amount again. So again, what this will do is it will basically find whatever the decimal value of this is and minus it out from the original amount. Now, if I don't find this to be less than 1, okay, then what to do? You simply do this minus this. There you go. So there are two things that are happening here. As you can see, this logic works properly. All you have to do is really explain to Excel that if this is less than 1, then you do a certain type of calculation. Otherwise, you do this other kind of calculation. And if you want to copy down the formula but not have all of this show up unless there's a discount, uh, some value over here, then you could use the IFS function, which basically allows for more conditions. So I'll say if this is equal to blank, then you show me a blank. Otherwise, we check if this is less than 1, then we basically do the calculation that we had learned earlier, this minus this multiplied by this, comma. Condition 2 is again we check if this is greater than or let's say equal to 1, then we basically do this minus this, because what if there's a 1 rupee discount, and that's it. We can drag this down and it'll show only if there's some value here. So if I put 50 here, it'll show up, or if I put 5% here, it'll show up. Oops. There you go. And this is how you could easily make a total column based on either discount amount or percentage. Thank you.